Right after I'd gotten out of college, I had tried odds and ends jobs, and then at that point decided to get into mortgage. I built a mortgage business and had worked with several different mortgage companies, and came to the point where I partnered with an associate of mine to build a mortgage company. The mortgage industry was quite lucrative through the early years of the 2000s, but it did come to a head. So I had the option to continue on or make a decision to end our relationship and exit the business, which I chose to do. So I was faced with some interesting things when I left the mortgage industry. When I decided to leave, part of my agreement to leave was to not compete with my existing partner, and of course honored that. But it also left me a new challenge, because the database that I'd spent so much time building was one that I unfortunately had to leave behind. I'd had so much experience in the mortgage side of things. I, of course, looked at the real estate agents in the business thinking that, I could do it better or do it different or be smarter. And it was a rude awakening. It's a lot of work. In my first couple of years were not super profitable in the business, but have grown, every year more than double from the year prior. And if I keep this pace, my anticipation is things should continue to get very good. Keller Williams was a big player in my development. The business model was a plan that showed me steps to get where I wanted to go. And that could have been applied in many different brokerages, but the reality is when I walked in the doors of Keller Williams, it was obvious to me that the structure was in place to support the vision. And that made all the difference to me. The financial model was very real as well. I mean, it was very competitive financial structure as a company, and it made the decision really easy, because I realized, it's not about the golf clubs, it's about the player. If you stay convicted and keep your eyes focused on that goal, you'll get there.